Hey everybody, welcome to Live at Chance's house, and I am proud to have my good friend Rob from the Nomadic back on. Rob, how are you doing?
Good, thanks, Chance. Pleasure to be back on your show again. Of course, I'm honored to get a second invitation. So I guess I didn't screw up too badly the first time.
Well, lots has been happening since the last time we talked, and I think that it was around maybe September of last year, and you had just released a song. I believe it was Manhattan View. But over the last few months, a lot of things have been happening. Tell me a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah, cool. Well, after Manhattan View, we released Walk the Streets. So that was, I think, early October. And that was one of my oldest tracks, and really quite a sort of melancholic, kind of sad song. But what we did is we sort of rocked it out a little bit. And in the studio, we kind of put maybe a bit of an alt kind of country vibe to it. So if there's any fans of Nomadic out there, the Nomadic, do check out Walk the Streets. I was pretty happy with the way it turned out. And after that, we basically released Genie, which is a song about my grandmother in early January. So yeah, we released Genie, and then we're just tonight, actually, in about 2 hours time, Skater Park will be out. That's the 7th single off our upcoming album Beyond Blue, so excited for that as well. So yeah, trying to stay productive during this tough time. So yeah, lots going on with the Nomadic for sure.
There's been a lot going on, yes, and I've said this from the beginning, and part of the reason why we connected to begin with is that look, I'm a fan, and I like your music, and even so much so that a lot of the people here that are on Live at Chance's house watching has seen it before. We've showed your videos. Hell, I've even played one of your songs. I've played Beyond Blue on my own show because I like it so much.
I think you might have played it better than me. So I've got to step up my game a little bit, basically.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I tell you what, for those that haven't been paying attention, or maybe this is the first time that you're getting to see one of the interviews on Live at Chance's house. Maybe you haven't heard of the Nomadic yet. They've got a lot of great things to check out, and their music is fantastic. I really do like it. We carry a similar sensibility in our musical style. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would definitely say the kind of storytelling aspect of our, singer-songwriter, a lot of acoustic stuff, but I believe both our music works well with a full band as well. So I definitely feel that we're kindred spirits on the music front, and we probably share a lot of the same influences and bands. And don't forget, I'm a big fan of your music and also your show. I think I'm there pretty much every Friday, and you have a great crowd of friends. I enjoy some of the banter in the chat and some of the stick they give you for the crazy cover song Friday or whatever, which you do a great job, but definitely your friends tend to sort of pull you back down to earth if you're getting a big head, which is what good friends are for, of course. So I look forward to the Fridays, so you can count me as one of your fans as well.
Well, that's awesome. I appreciate that. Yes, and they definitely know how to humble me quick, because I'll play a song that I think I do pretty well, and then they'll throw me a curveball, and I'll end up making a complete horse's ass out of myself, but that's okay. So speaking of which, let's talk about a couple of things real quick. First off, I want to know about Skater Park. That's the latest release. And then we'll talk about one more thing, and then we'll kind of wrap it up. So what's Skater Park all about? What can we look forward to?
Yeah, well, it's a song really about, I really love it. It's one of my favorites that we've done. It's a song, without giving too much about the story, it's really a song about reminiscence, nostalgia. If you think back to, one of your earliest friends, or it could be a friend or a lover, maybe someone in your late teens or early 20s, and who you may have lost contact with. And I hope when you listen to the song, you can kind of be transported back to those days. There's obviously a lot of romance with the song. The theme that we've gone for with the cover is kind of that sort of very Skater Park, sunny, youthful, reminiscent, nostalgic. The interesting thing about this one is that it's written with my my nephew Guy, who's a very talented bassist and guitarist and a budding producer and a songwriter. And we were sort of rooming together on a family holiday in Australia, and he basically said, hey, Rob, let's write a song together. And I was a bit skeptical about it, because I thought we would just have a jam, really, because I always write my own songs. I don't usually co-write. I mean, I'd be open to it, but it hasn't worked out for me so far, just opportunity wise. So I write a ton of my own material. And I thought I would just give this a go. And then like an hour later, we had this really cool song. It was such a cool bonding experience with my nephew. And kids these days, he's just got a lot of talent. He's like, oh, why don't you come in there? Why don't you hold off there? Let's try this lyric. And it was almost like doing a session with a top kind of music producer. It was just really a really cool experience. And we recorded it on my iPhone. And when I got back to the States and I played it to my producer, he's like, this song has something, and it's weird how that sometimes happens. I mean, Beyond Blue, to give you an example, just switching to Beyond Blue, which is probably our most popular song on Spotify. That probably wasn't even in my top 30 to record, but my mum saw it on a song list, a file that I had of all my songs. And she said, this song Beyond Blue, there's an NGO in Australia that focuses on mental health called Beyond Blue. Could you try and do a recording and we'll see how it sounds? And I thought, okay, well, this is meant to be. And so Skater Park and Beyond Blue weren't probably in my top priority list, but just ended up coming out really, really well. So yeah, I'm very proud of it. And I really hope that fans of the Nomadic will like it.
No, I hope so too. And there's and what I think's happened just in the short time that we've gotten to know each other, I've already seen a progression in sort of how your music has gone. And when I first started listening to you, I was introduced first to the song Drifting, and then I heard Beyond Blue, and then you released Manhattan View, and then I also heard another song, Waiting, which I had to go find. I saw that on Spotify, but the last few, Walk the Streets, it's a great song, and he's right. It's sort of, I kind of classify it as like his urban sound, but it's got that twinge of sort of like a Western, a little bit of country in it. It's a good flowing song. And then Jeannie's, I have to tell everyone this too. We were talking about this the other day, Rob and I said, Jeannie had to grow on me, but I like the song a lot because once you understand the story and kind of listen to it, you go, okay, this is actually really cool. And it's different. It diverts from what the Nomadic has done before. And I think you have to have that. You're always going to be creative and experimenting as an artist. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, that's the goal, to kind of keep growing and changing. But it's tricky, right? You want to maintain enough of your sort of core authenticity so that people are like, oh yeah, that's a Nomadic song. But at the same time, you want to, keep growing and changing things up a little bit so you don't get pigeonholed. So I mean, I don't have to tell you, right? It's a difficult balancing act, but one that we're all trying to do.
Absolutely. All right. Well, one last thing we gotta talk about. And I'm totally putting you on the spot with this too. So,
excellent.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be the first one to announce that here on Live at Chance's house, coming on the 27th of March, I will be solo executive producing the latest from the Nomadic, which is called the Nomadic Life. And Rob is actually going to dip his toe into the live stream game. And not only will we have the partnership of making it happen, but the Nomadic Life will also be brought to you by our sponsors, Joe's Tavern and Grill. We'll be having a whole hell of a lot of fun with that. It'll be on Saturday nights, and we'll be certainly telling you guys more about it as it comes along and giving more information. Rob, tell everybody where we can find you and what to look for on social media.
Well, the first thing I'd say, Chance, is you know me very well. I've always responded well. In fact, I've only ever responded to kind of urgent deadlines. So that was what got me through school. And you've set another deadline for me, 27th of March. So yes, I need a bit of accountability. I need a bit of a push to get the live stream going. But thank you for doing that, and especially putting me on the spot. So I'm at the Nomadic Band, Facebook and Instagram, Twitter and TikTok even, and YouTube, the Nomadic, Spotify, the Nomadic. So yeah, and the Nomadic Life, it's good as name as any, I would say, for a live stream. So look forward to doing that. You've given me something to aspire to. You can't expect me to be quite at your level because you've done about 50 of them. And I don't know if I'm going to be as brave as you to do the crazy cover Friday, but why not? Why not? So have a think about songs you might like me to play. I kind of grew up a lot with like The Verve and Oasis and, U2 and Coldplay. But I'd be willing to give it a go if people would like to see me play different songs. And I might even have a go at some of your songs, try and do it justice in a couple of Nomadic songs. So yeah, thanks. This is exciting. Now I have to go out and buy the equipment, make it happen. And exciting that Joe's Tavern's willing to sponsor it. So yeah. Very, very, very grateful for that.
Well, listen, and just as a side note, the Joe's family has always been wonderful to me, and I know they're going to be wonderful for your show as well. And listen, I'm going to be there to support you, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. And that's what it's all about, just having some fun and getting out there, because we still can't really play live right now, and we might as well do what we can, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So look forward to it.
That's awesome. Well, listen, guys, if you heard all the links, yeah.
The last 5 minutes is going to be edited out of this final version, right? The live stream.
Why the hell did you think I said this anyway? I'm putting it out. Everybody's going to see it. So it's definitely on now.
Okay. Good. This is good.
Guys, we've got a lot of stuff to look forward to in the coming year. I've got some new stuff. There's new stuff from Nomadic, even our good friend Xavier Valdez. Rob and I and Xavier, along with two other good friends of ours, have put together what we call the Thursday Night Music Club, where we're all going to be collaborating on music and sending out our releases. It's going to be fantastic. So more to come on that as we get a little bit further out. But in the meantime, hey, go check out the Nomadic Band on Facebook and Instagram, and on YouTube and Spotify. Go check out the Nomadic. I think you'll love their music. They've got a lot to offer, and it's just a really great sound. Skater Park releases Friday, March 5th. So it's releasing tonight. You would have already probably had a chance to listen to it, but this show broadcasts on at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you get a chance, run over to Spotify, go to Apple Music, go to Google Play, any live stream venue that you can think of. Go check out the latest from the Nomadic. It's called Skater Park. Rob, anything final to say?
Well, I'm looking forward to your live stream tomorrow, and then I'll definitely be paying attention for the next 2 or 3 weeks a little bit more in preparation for my live stream. So I'm going to get my revenge by giving you some crazy covers to do tomorrow night. I'm going to think up some Bohemian Rhapsody or something on acoustic or something.
Oh, dear Lord. All right. Well, we'll figure something out, and it'll be fun, needless to say. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, Rob. And until next time, glad you were able to came on. And everyone here, thank you so much. We will see you guys a little bit later. Have a great night. Live at Chance's house, season 2 with the Nomadic. As always,